In the heart of a charming little town, nestled amongst rolling green hills, a single path known as the Black Road snaked its way up to a peculiar destination. Perched atop the highest hill stood a house, slightly crooked and whimsical, with a roof that curled at the edges like a witch's hat. The children in town whispered spooky rumors about it, tales of a mad inventor and strange noises that echoed down the hill on stormy nights. But one curious boy, Leo, wasn't convinced. He had to see the truth for himself, to unravel the mystery of the house at the end of the Black Road. With a determined heart, Leo began his journey. The Black Road was long and winding, but he didn't waver. He reached a tall, wrought-iron gate, its bars twisted into strange, thorny shapes. Pushing it open with all his might, the gate let out a long, theatrical creak that echoed in the quiet air. Stepping inside, Leo braced himself for cobwebs and shadows. Instead, he found a world of wonder. The house wasn't scary at all. It was a symphony of ticking, whirring, and clicking. Clockwork birds with shimmering metal feathers sat on perches, singing beautiful melodic tunes. A large black cauldron in the corner stirred itself with a gleaming brass ladle, bubbling with what smelled like a delicious, sweet soup. Tiny, intricate automatons, no bigger than his hand, zipped across the floor with miniature brooms and dustpans, keeping the entire place spotlessly clean. Leo wandered from room to room, his eyes wide with awe. He gently touched the wing of a mechanical butterfly, watching it flutter to life, and observed in fascination as a self-playing piano filled the air with a lively melody, its keys dancing up and down on their own. Drawn by a rhythmic tapping sound, Leo found his way to a grand workshop at the back of the house. The room was bathed in the warm glow of a dozen oil lamps, and in the center stood an old man with a kind face and spectacles perched on his nose. This was Mr. Allister, the inventor. He was hunched over a massive, intricate clockwork diorama of the entire town. At the sound of Leo's gasp, Mr. Allister was startled, dropping a tiny brass gear. He looked up, his initial surprise melting into a warm, gentle smile. He beckoned Leo closer, and with a flick of a switch, the diorama sprang to life. Tiny clockwork people strolled through the miniature streets. A little baker pulled a tray of bread from a tiny oven, and a clock tower chimed a soft, tinkling bell. It was the most magical thing Leo had ever seen. From that day on, the house at the end of the Black Road was no longer a place of spooky rumors. Leo became a regular visitor, spending his afternoons in the workshop, learning from Mr. Allister, and helping him with his fantastic creations. The stories Leo told back in town, not of a mad inventor, but of a kind, lonely genius and his mechanical wonders, sparked a new kind of curiosity. The final, heartwarming scene unfolded on a sunny afternoon. Leo and Mr. Allister sat together on the porch, sipping lemonade, watching as a group of children from the town, their faces filled with excitement and wonder, made their way up the Black Road, eager to see the marvels of the clockwork house for themselves.